Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. Genesis 1:29.
The giveaway garden was a new project that the youth embarked on this summer. It was kind of a combination between a little bit of work camp and community service.
I think the most exciting part of the garden project for me was the first day when a bunch of us tackled that and transformed an area of sod into a beautiful garden by the end of the day.
We had probably 10 volunteers. It was a massive team effort. There was multiple things going on at once. I think it was just great the way that everyone there was able to work together as a team and get it done pretty quickly and efficient.
I remember taking the soil off the grass, and then it took forever. And then once we finished doing desodding, I guess you could call it, it sped up a lot faster with the rototiller. And I remember just being really cool.
I was the guy with the rototiller and the guy with the dad with the truck that could bring some mulch and haul away some sod. So sometimes it's not what you're able to do, but who you know.
We had this simple idea. If we just plant a garden, anything that is produced there, we just give it away. Anyone can take whatever they need.
When it was finished, I felt nervous because I was like, oh no, did we put 4 hours of work into this for the plants not to grow? And I was scared that they just weren't gonna grow.
A few weeks later, I came back and the plants grew insanely. They were 3 feet instead of 2 feet. So it was crazy.
I think that the garden project was worthwhile just because it was a way for the youth to come together and do something special for the community in these difficult times.
Having the opportunity for the church to interact with the community. A lot of people were struggling through this time, so I think the garden was a way to give back, especially since there was kind of traditional ways that we used to interact with them. Obviously we couldn't do.
I think the garden created a point of interest for the church in a year when otherwise there was not a lot to be interested in. And it was kind of neat to stop by and check the garden and see how things were growing.
On several occasions, bags of potatoes started showing up in our produce bin, and these were from the grocery store. So someone was adding to what we were able to donate to the community, which was really neat.
And I think a lot of people appreciated it. I know that the first time that we pulled something out, we gave it to someone that was walking by. They were really appreciative and very grateful and thankful.
The garden maintenance was really simple. Every family took a week throughout the summer, and they would come to water and weed.
During my week of taking care of the garden, we noticed that when we picked the fruits and vegetables and put them on the table, we noticed that the community was interacting, and because the next day they weren't there, people were taking them home and using them, which was good.
Turns out the project didn't just involve the youth, it involved families and even other members of the church who donated the produce from their gardens too.
My mom actually did go to the garden when she finished work. I remember when going there, it felt good to just, help people, take care of the garden. Yeah.
The garden was an opportunity for our suburban youth to grow in a new way.
Well, I haven't really gardened before this, so I didn't realize how different fruits have, some of the fruits and vegetables were ready to be picked in a matter of weeks, and the watermelon just wasn't ready the entire time. So I didn't realize how there was such a wide range of the growth period.
My favorite part of it was the watermelon because it would overgrow everywhere.
And I didn't actually know that cucumbers had little prickly things on it until my mom showed me that they did.
When we first planted the cucumbers, I was expecting big cucumber, just smooth and that, and they were different. I don't know, they were prickly.
I didn't know there were multiple types of cucumbers because I've only seen the ones at the stores.
I learned how to tell when things are ready to be picked and how to pick them and that kind of stuff. And I'd never grown my own plants before or vegetables before, so I thought it was really cool to have one at my house too and watch that grow.
It was interesting to see plants growing at our house and bring them out to church. It just felt like you were doing a part for people who needed food during the pandemic. But it was kind of nice that you could help when you were at home and when you were at the church.
I had a zucchini and I watered it twice a day. And I think I grew about 3 of them before it died.
We also put out a tablet where people could share encouragement back to the youth, and many took the time to say thank you.
The notes were saying, one specifically, someone was saying it helped them and their family a lot because issues or something with getting food, or oh, thank you, this is really helpful for my family.
Some people from the community started writing back on the chalkboard.
Also, reading the notes that people would leave was really special because like it could really show us how much we were helping them. Even though a garden project is something really simple, it helped a lot of people.
It really feels like God blessed this project. It turned out we found we were meeting needs in the community, and that was really, really a blessing.
Well, I hope that the garden has given us a point of contact with our community and maybe something that'll grow in future years. That we might get to know some of the people in our neighborhood around us and at least get them on our church grounds so they can feel comfortable being close to the church.
School's back in session and frost is coming soon, so we've got to say goodbye to the project, but I think we're doing this again.
I think it turned out amazing, personally.
The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever. Isaiah 40, verse 8.